All right. Hey, everybody, what's up? Can y'all hear me okay? Let me see if this fixes a little bit the audio, if it's louder. All right, yep, we're good. Just gonna wait a couple of minutes for everybody to come in here. Um, a finale is gonna be fun to talk about. Vegas as a whole, I think, will be fun to talk about. We got a lot of stuff planned for this night. I know it's called Saturday Night Ninja, but think about it, it's just like ESPN putting the Monday Night Football tag on the Chiefs Broncos game last year, which was on Saturday. So it's still gonna be branded as an episode of Saturday Night Ninja, even though it's Sunday night or Monday morning or even afternoon if you're watching from Asia or Europe, and real late afternoon if you're watching from down under in Australia. Um, anyway, though, let me go ahead and tweet out that I'm live real quick. Um, so we got a lot to talk about today. I think I'm gonna go ahead start getting into what we're gonna be doing. Um, so topics we're gonna discuss tonight. We've got a recap of the A&W finale, plus um, little bit of a preview of the family championship and my thoughts on it. Then we've got some Sasuke speculation as well. Um, might uh, waste a couple minutes on ninjas to look out for next year, ninjas who might break out, possibly even more, might achieve total victory. And we'll probably end it with doing my custom Vegas courses because all the obstacles were good this year. I mean, it's not the perfect Vegas course. Oh yeah, and we're gonna talk about everything that was wrong with Vegas this year because there was quite a bit. All right, let's go ahead and start off. We're gonna get into the recap of the A&W 14 finale. I wrote a little review kind of thing on Reddit, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up here. Probably just read that off to start. All right. The finale this year was pretty darn good. I mean, I was kind of disappointed that nobody won, given uh, the way that they hyped the finale up. That it was record breaking, never seen before. But that never seen before came from something else. Um, 5 people made it past stage 3. Most we ever got before was 2 in A&W 7. Um, and all 5 were relatively close. Um, Personally, I think stage 3 was a bit too easy this year, or either stage 3 was a bit too easy or the competitors were just a little bit too good on stage 3 this year. Um, I don't believe um, only one person failed before the cliffhanger, and I don't, and we had multiple people make it far into stage 3. Like I think Cam, Baumgartner found Pipe Dream, Matt frickin' D'Amico. How about Matt D'Amico here? Made it all the way to the flying bar in his debut. Never didn't have a full run shown. Gets middle cut in stage 3, which I was kind of pissed off about. Um, that's a problem we'll get into in a little bit. But flipping RJ's runs were so much fun to watch and some of the best that Ninja has had all season. All I think all 5 competitors timing out on stage 4 still goes to show. I mean, yeah, 75-foot rope climb doesn't sound like that big of a challenge. It doesn't sound that fun, but trust me, the final stage, man, was fun. I absolutely enjoyed the hell out of it this year. Um, Final stage, pretty damn good. Still goes to show all 5 timing out that stage 4 is still an incredible challenge that it's not a guarantee to clear once you get there. There's always gonna be people who fail it. There's still gonna be fails. It's still a challenge. It's still another course, whether you like to believe it or not. It is one of the better finales, though, in my opinion. Uh, Easily better than last year's, I think. Last year, only 4 competitors on stage 3. We got an okay stage 3, but I felt there were too few competitors last year. This year, a lot more competitors on stage 3. 12 or 11, sorry, I believe. And yeah, um, it was one of the best finales in my opinion, I think. I think only A&W 5 and A&W 7 can be placed above. I'm not putting A&W 11 because that was a little bit too many competitors in stage 3. Um, and 5 and 7s are nearly perfect, so it's not right up there with the very best, but it's a B tier finale. I enjoyed it. Final score 8 out of 10. I also gotta mention that Jeff Britton is still a beast, man. Still the only one to have perfect season, 6 for 6, hitting all 6 buzzers. Golden Canadian, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Um, I Finale was pretty good. I'll admit that. But a lot of Vegas this year just I don't know, it felt kind of iffy. Uh, like I said, I think I mentioned this uh, in one of the previous 2 I believe it was the might have been the first Saturday night stream. I mentioned the malfunction on the giant roller coaster, Jody Avila. Um, so that really dampened my thoughts on the obstacle, especially since I was enjoying it um, up to the point I heard about the malfunction. Um, Apparently, um, the rope was tangled a little bit on stage 4. and I went back and I watched all the stage 4 runs, and especially during RJ Roman's run, you could see that the rope got tangled on him pretty bad. Um, like the I don't even know what you call it. The harness got tangled with the rope, sorta. I think it was sorta how Kenji Takahashi got tangled up with the rope in 24. So this may or may not have prevented a total victory from happening. Um, Chop It Up. Um, Reminds me a lot of Drop Zone last year. Not for its concept; they're completely different, but it's too dangerous of an obstacle. Um, Apparently, like, you gotta see the motion that these competitors are using when they're on the obstacle. Like, there's a great chance that you can get whiplash from that thing. It's pretty much a safety hazard. It's a lot like Drop Zone. Nobody was bleeding from it, but you definitely get hit in the chin pretty hard. Um, Going Canadian, I gotta mention though, it's kind of funny. Um, I fell asleep last night before I was supposed to start the stream. I was just too tired. I didn't even say anything. I just passed out. I think I was watching Family Guy or something. I just passed out on the couch. Um, Stage 3 as a whole this year felt a little bit easier. Like I said, this either it was easier or the competitors were just better this year for some reason. Um, Cut runs, one of the bigger problems. Uh, like I said, 20 cut runs at the end of stage 1. That's absolutely unbelievable. Unacceptable. Like Lucas Reality was cut. I believe Jeremiah Boyd was cut. Kevin Carbone was cut. Matt D'Amico, I think, was cut. All they showed was a clear digest of like the 4 or 5 who cleared after that. Jackson Erdos was cut. He was an alternate, but I believe he was Joe Morosky's alternate, if I'm correct, either his or Najee's. Because Najee also had COVID, or he was also uh, not able to compete due to the health and safety protocols and stuff. Um, some of the bigger problems though, rushing. Vegas, it just felt kind of rushed this year. Like this kind of fits in with the cut runs. 68 competitors on made it to Vegas this year. Not uh, like I said, 20 got cut at the end of stage 1. They just completely rushed to an end on stage 1. Um, Stage 2, it was kind of rushed towards the end. You could tell. Um, like they started doing a lot of fast forwards. Like Soderman got fast forwarded, and I think plenty of other people too. Josiah Singleton, I believe, had his first run fast forwarded. I don't think a single uh, run with somebody. Levi Enright, I believe, was the only one with a safety pass that had his full run shown. Who actually had to use his pass, and then he got digested on his second run, which is insane. Um, I don't know. It was kind of pointless having just Josiah Singleton and Nate Hansen run on the finale night. Only 2 runners left in stage 2. I think that's kind of weird. Uh, like, don't get me wrong, they're good competitors, but it didn't fit in with the vibe of the night. Um, Singleton, I believe, ended up failing piston plunge again, and then uh, Nate, of course, made it through. So yeah, we had 11 competitors in stage 3. After that, it didn't feel real rushed on stage 3. I think we got a pretty damn good stage 3 this year. I was a little bit mad that Ethan Bartnicki got digested and Matt D'Amico got middle cut, especially D'Amico given how uh, how far he got this year all the way to flying bar. He only had 2 jumps left, I believe. He fell on the 3rd jump. Uh, and then it was stage 4 was good, but it was real weird having the time go after 30 seconds. Like You guys should keep it a secret, announce the times at the end of the episode. I feel like that would have been more suspenseful. But either way, uh, Caden Lebsack still complete legend, by the way. Um, already in the Hall of Fame, already in the AEW Hall of Fame, making first competitor to make the final stage twice, last man standing twice in a row. He's got 200K in prize money already, and he's only 16. He's only barely eligible to get his driver's license. I mean, kid is kid is insane, and I can't wait to see what he's gonna do going forward. Um, probably the biggest problem though was these damn YouTube spoilers. Semifinals 3, I believe, uh, was the first instance of this. Levi Enright versus Jackson Tway, that Power Tower race that was supposed to be at the end of the episode, was uploaded about halfway through the episode. Something goofed, and I was in the Reddit live chat, and everybody immediately noticed it. They said, "Stay away from AEW YouTube." At that point, it was too late. I was already subscribed to the AEW YouTube. I'm still subscribed. I've just turned notifications off just to make sure that I don't get any spoilers. And that move was probably for the best because I heard before the finale, about an hour before the finale began, two stage 3 runs were actually uploaded, and two stage 4 runs as well. I believe it was Josiah Papel, RJ Roman stage 3 runs were both uploaded, which is huge because both finished, by the way. And then you just basically spoiled two final stage runs with Jay Lewis, Caden Lebsack, which is unbelievable. I feel real bad for the people who still have their notifications on. So, uh, just a warning: turn your notifications off, please, because I don't know what's going to happen. Uh, if you're watching the Family Championship tomorrow night, keep your notifications off because I guarantee that something's going to get spoiled, and it just pisses me off. Like, why would you upload something so damn important early? Why would you upload 2 out of the 5 final nothing in my opinion, nothing should be uploaded prior to finale week. Maybe just, like, a teaser trailer or something like that of the competitors at the start line and then on only the first 2 obstacles. I think that was that was dumb showing Josiah Papel on the flying bar in the trailer and everything, uh, pretty much guaranteeing that a record number make it to the final stage was pretty disappointing. Uh, so not only was YouTube heavy spoilers, but trailers were pretty heavy in spoilers too, as well as some of the dialogue on the show. The commentators mainly talk about that record-breaking number of attempts that there would be on stage 4. Anyway, the Family Championship preview. I mean, it looks all right. It's just seems a lot like the Women's Championship, but for families. I think that's the best way to describe it, judging by uh, what I've seen. Uh, I don't know. It seems like just by the run they upload. I don't know about the whole episode, but just by the run they uploaded, um, believe it was the Choi family, Jimmy Choi, um, his daughter, and believe it was his cousin who all competed. Seems like 6 obstacles on the course. They're all running 2 at once. I'm assuming that's going to be a round 1. I'm assuming round 2 is going to be 10 obstacle course or something like that. And then possibly a power tower uh, playoff, kind of like in the women's championship. Might be the same format as that. Seems pretty good. The obstacles seem pretty good. I think Burn Rubber is going to be in. Wait for it, which was a good obstacle last year. Sideways is back. I can't remember the other one that was back, unfortunately. But either way, I believe it was filmed during A&W 13 as well, so no A&W 14 obstacles, I don't think, are on the course. Like, there's no carnival, no ghost town, no box office. Um, that split decision, I believe it was Domino Effect versus Burn Rubber. That's an easy choice for anyone. Unless you know absolutely nothing about the show, have never seen anybody on any sort of balance obstacle, you're picking dominoes, man. Like, is that even an argument there? No. Anyway, seems fairly exciting. Um, hopefully, it's not just sob story after sob story. Um, but yeah, I gotta say I'm pretty hyped for it. The week after the finale, it's pretty nice. We get to see something like that. Hopefully, we'll get an All-Star Special too, and another Women's Championship next spring. Those are usually on. I think they're usually on in May. They were last year. Um, Now I want to get into some Sasuke speculation. There's director of Sasuke, Masato Inui, has tweeted out quite a bit of Sasuke news so far. Um, this is this is quite big news for Sasuke. Sasuke fans, the community. Sasuke 40, um, August 31st, um, in the morning if you live in America, at night if you live in Japan. Inui Masato tweeted out that he is pretty much going into Sasuke mode, that he's getting ready to get Sasuke 40 and going, get Sasuke season underway. Um, and then it might have actually been good then that I fell asleep because about 22 hours ago he tweeted out um, this could be a possible audition. It's a little picture I have it I retweeted it on my KK's World Twitter, um, but it looks like it could be a possible audition for Sasuke. Um, which is real exciting to see. The tapings usually take place a little bit, usually like 6 to 8 weeks after auditions, I think, which is around when they tape. I think they've taped right around Halloween, the past two tournaments. I know they did for Sasuke 38. I'm not so sure about 39 though. And the numbers are usually revealed around Thanksgiving if you live in the U.S. Usually around the week before Thanksgiving, I think. I think it was the 19th, November 19th for 38, and then 23rd for 39. So overall, though, Sasuke season, get ready, man, get hyped. Um, 40th tournament, don't know how much I'm expecting considering what we got out of Sasuke 39. Not saying it was bad or anything. I'm just saying that it wasn't the best tournament, Sasuke 39. So hopefully Sasuke 40 is a little bit better. Maybe we'll have some old stars return. Maybe Yamato will come back again. Um, it'd be nice to see Nagano back. Jun Sato's gonna be back from his injury, and then of course we got like the mainstays. We got Araki coming back on. Tada, of course, last man standing. Hopefully, uh, Kachihara can be back. Sageda, Iwamoto, Saikawa, um, Yusuke Goto would be nice to see invited back, and then of course, uh, Yusuke Morimoto is gonna be there too. Um, by the way, I gotta mention Yusuke Morimoto. Sasuke 39 when he failed, when he timed down the warp wall, like, it didn't even seem like he was mad or anything, like, he wasn't 37, he wasn't sad or anything, he knew he'd already won twice, He wasn't mad at all. In fact, I think he had a he had a great attitude. It was like Daniel Gill in his early seasons. He had a great attitude. He was actually happy. Like he was laughing. Um, hopefully, Yusuke can get revenge. Hopefully, uh, planning's a little bit better. Hopefully, there's no rain on any of the stages, and if there is, hopefully not on stage one because not not too much you could do for rain on stage one. Uh, there's not a big tarp that you could put over the warp wall or anything like that. There's no metal beams or anything like that you can put it on. So, um, or the quad steps, the rolling hill for that matter. So, assuming that all those obstacles return. Double warp wall is amazing last year, by the way. I'll just say that. But now we are going to go ahead and move on to my custom Vegas courses. I won't be making up any new obstacles, new concepts, new ideas. Maybe I'll do that in another stream. Um, but for now, we're going to be using existing obstacles and the positions that they were throughout Vegas history. And if the first three seasons apply, then in what the first stage was in 23, 26, and 27. So here we go. Um, First obstacle, uh, not too many picks to choose from. The 12 Timbers were alright. Step Slider was alright. Uh, Piston Road, no. No. Um, Archer Alley, no. Slide Surfer is up there, but I'm gonna go with the Snake Run as my first obstacle on stage one. Second obstacle, it's gonna be something from A&W 11 onwards. Spin Your Wheels, Swinging Blades, or Three Ring Circus is the question. I think I'm gonna take out Swinging Blades for now. Spin Your Wheels, Three Ring Circus though. That's a tough choice. Um, I think Three Ring Circus is a little bit gimmicky. Not saying it's a bad option or anything, but I'm gonna go with Spin Your Wheels. They got competitors' momentum thrown off a lot. Um, Third obstacle. Once again, not gonna go with anything prior to A&W 8, and it's the Double Dipper. Looking at it now, there's the giant log grip and giant roller coaster even hold a candle to the Double Dipper, and those are far down the list. Like Double Dipper wins uh, third obstacle by a mile. Fourth obstacle, believe it's always been jumping spiders, so that's what it's going to be this time. All right, fifth obstacle. We've got some choices here. We got the half pipe attack, of course, from the early seasons. We got Sonic Curve, Parkour Run, Jeep Run, uh, Tire Run in the later seasons, and Tetherball. Um, Going to eliminate Sonic Curve and Parkour Run. Way too easy for stage one obstacles. Um, we're going to go with Jeep Run slash Tire Run. I think that's a fairly good obstacle, so. Gave a lot of people trouble. Got nausea out in A&W 11. Obstacle 6, Warp Wall. Obstacle 7 has changed quite a bit throughout the years. Um, there's a lot of options we can go with here. Um, Only time it's ever been upper body obstacle, though, I gotta mention this, was very first tournament, or Sasuke 23, when they had the slider jump. Oh yeah, and the giant swing, I guess, in AW too. Early days, yeah, they used to send Americans over to Japan to compete on Sasuke. Um, Now we got spinning bridge, coin flip, broken bridge, domino pipes, razor beams, diving boards, dipping birds. All right, that's quite a list to choose from. Uh, For me, I think it's between the domino pipes and diving boards, and it's tough to say. I think I'm gonna go with the diving boards for now. I think. Split decision though. We've got a chance at either we can either go old routes with like flying squirrel, twist and fly, or just rope the cargo net, or we can go with the new split decision, and that's what I'm gonna go with. I think the high road, amazing addition. Uh, High road. As for the other obstacle that you could do, I think flying squirrel would work as the other choice, replacing the fly hooks. I think flying squirrel eats up a lot of time too. Um, so yeah, time limit would probably be like 2 minutes 45 seconds, something like that. 2:30, 2:45, somewhere in that range. Uh, Stage two, we're gonna start now. Uh, I'm actually tempted to go with the downhill jump here. Um, Believe it or not, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think Sasuke 23, the downhill jump, earliest obstacle I've picked so far. Um, Downhill jump, first obstacle, stage two. All right, now we've got a salmon ladder to choose from. We can do uh, the original salmon ladder, the double, the down up, crisscross, extension, or the ones where they got cradles on the top. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go the crisscross salmon ladder right now. All right, third obstacle. I'm gonna go ahead and choose. Man, that's tough. That's tough. But I think I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with Wave Runner. I think it's like a harder version of the unstable bridge. So yeah. All right. Obstacle four here. We've got balance tank. We've got butterfly wall to choose from. Swing surfer and hammer drop. All right. I'm gonna take the most recent fourth obstacle. I'm gonna go with the hammer drop here. Um, Fifth obstacle. We've got some choices here. We've got the metal spin, roulette row, double wedge, wing nut alley, grim sweeper, epic air surfer, and hornet's nest. All right. Um, I really don't want my stage two to turn into, like a big like 4 minute time limit slugfest like it's been in the past uh, like 5 or so years since AW8. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose roulette row. Speeds up a little bit. Speeds up time a little bit. Takes some time off. And then we've got some options for the last obstacle too. We've got, of course, the classic wall lift. We've got the wall flip. We've got the water walls, or we've got the falling shelves. Um, Falling shelves don't really eat up that much time, so I think I'm gonna go falling shelves here. Time limit. We'll try to keep it. We're gonna try to keep it low here. I think we're gonna keep it at. We're gonna try for a 3 minute time limit. Or 3 minutes, 3:15 somewhere. All right. Now we get to stage three. We've got a ton of choices here. We've got arm rings, roulette cylinder, arm bike, roulette cylinder, cannibal incline, psycho chainsaw, key lock hang, floating boards, grip and tip, patriot pass. Like this is an unbelievable lineup. I'm gonna go with Psycho Chainsaw though. I think it burns out your arms the most to start stage 3. And we can do Lamp Grasper for our second obstacle, Doorknob Grasper, Floating Boards was the second obstacle in A&W 8, Key Lock Hang, On Guard, Iron Summit, but I'm gonna go with the Stalactites, most recent second obstacle on stage 3. Third obstacle, we're definitely not going with Chop It Up. We're gonna go ahead and choose the Floating Boards as the third obstacle. Instant classic. And obviously we're gonna choose the ultimate cliffhanger. I'm gonna go with the one where you gotta do 2 transitions though. I believe that was A&W 9, if I'm not mistaken, and 10. After that ultimate cliffhanger, Big Dream, Curved Body Prop, Pole Grasper, Propeller Bar. It's not what I'm going with. Bungee Rope Climb, no. Jumping Rings, Jumping Bars, Swing Circle. Uh, we're gonna go with the Curved Body Prop from A&W 8 through 10. Alright, 6th obstacle. Honestly, give me the chain seesaw and I'd be happy, but I think I'm gonna go with something different here. Um, give me Eyeglass Alley as my 6th obstacle. Alright, 7th obstacle. The last one before uh, Flying Bar. We are gonna choose. I always felt that Time Bomb was very underrated. We're gonna go with the Time Bomb, the thing that ended Jomarowski's run at ANW 9. 8th obstacle, Flying Bar. Maybe one of the earlier ones, I think, where I think the cradles were a lot further back then. Final stage, obviously gonna be a rope climb, and I think we're gonna go with the tallest version of it, the version, uh, that would've that would've been shown in ANW 9 and 10 had somebody, made it there. It's the tallest version of the rope climb. It was an 80-foot climb. Now it's just 75 feet and is of AW 14. But yeah, still 30-second time limit as always. Um, anyway, that was great. Definitely think I want to know what you guys think about my custom Sasuke courses, and I think that's gonna do it for the stream tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got something out of this. Hopefully I'll be able to stream next week. I'm getting a little bit busier and everything, but we'll see if I can get something going next Saturday night. So, like to thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, stay happy and healthy. See you later, guys.